Hey y'all, hey. I know. Hi y'all. Hi. Hi Debbie. Good morning, Hillbilly. Hillbilly, you were gonna send out an APB on me? I know. Times have been rough. Okay. When I say times have been rough, you would think we just had Thanksgiving, it's the end of the year, things would be quiet. Well, my job said they pay me. They have reminded me that they pay me. I have been on meetings as early as 7 a.m. and have been trapped all day. I am so sorry, y'all. Corporate America caught up to me. I just turned my mic on, so hopefully, a bunch of Christmas season BS. What's going on? Who else is having a bunch of Christmas BS? Because I thought I was going to have time to relax, chill, finish my Christmas shopping. How is everyone doing with their Christmas shopping? Well, I'm almost done. If y'all saw my decorations, y'all would say ghetto. I'm going to send y'all a picture of my decorations later. Don't judge me. Are y'all ready for Christmas? Who put up a tree? Hillbilly, is your tree up? Debbie, did you put up a tree? What's going on? I'm going to get y'all started. I'm going to play my song and remind y'all it's going to be a good day. Step one, wake up, but they gonna rise the sun. Hey! Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Hey! Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do. The aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood. Blood in circulation. One step at a time. Yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day and call it replication. What? Today's gonna be a good day. Huh? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Cause somebody didn't wake up this morning, but you did. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, y'all. But you always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts, the poison they ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. Don't ever stop unless I can swap. All the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Hey, what? So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time, that's how you operate. Afloat, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I take it. Hey! And it is. Cause baby, in 2 weeks, I'm out of here. We out of here, Debbie. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Hey! Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. What? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Hey! Today's gonna be a good day. Automatically because you woke up. Somebody did not wake up. And you know what, Debbie? This year, I know this season is a hard season for you, right? The holidays are always so hard because, especially when people have lost loved ones. The holidays come around like me. My dad's birthday was December 13th, on top of the fact that Christmas is coming and all the memories start to come back of the things that you used to do with your family. Things that when it was happening, they were annoying and I didn't really want to be bothered. But now that those things can no longer happen, the holidays come around and you go, damn, I miss that shit that used to annoy me. I miss that shit that used to embarrass me. You know, and so for me, I've been missing my dad lately, y'all. I don't know. Like ever since his birthday came around, I don't know. Like I miss that whole spirit, that whole, because I really feel like I feel like out of all the kids, well, I'm the only girl. I got 4 brothers. I got 5 brothers. And I'm the only girl. No. How many brothers I got? Tony, Kazim, Hakeem, Colerain. 4 brothers and 1 girl. It's 5 of us. I have 4 brothers. And I feel like I am the closest to my dad's, like his whole way. And he gets me. Like other people be like, oh, your mouth is so smart or you cuss a lot or whatever. My dad would get me. He would 1000% get me. Okay? Because they didn't get him either. But I did. And so, Debbie, I just want to say, not only Debbie, Hillbilly too, you had a loss this year, I believe, as well. I just want to say that my heart goes out to y'all, you know, and think of the good memories. That's what I do. That's what I try to do, even in my sadness. And it's okay to be sad. Like you shouldn't feel bad when you are sad. So I know that although I'm getting on here and I'm celebrating that in 2 weeks, I'm going to be in Jamaica for my birthday. I do understand that for some of us, the holidays are heavy emotionally. And so we try our best to stay in good spirits. That's all we could do, right? I'm only allowed to have the tree out. Baby girl does the decorating. Yes, Hillbilly. I love it. Follow instructions. See, this is when you can tell a man is an experienced husband and dad. They just know when to shut up, right? They know when to just do what they supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like Hillbilly is like, only thing I'm supposed to do is take the damn shit out. Other than that, baby girl got it because those are the rules. And you follow those rules. Hello, Johnny Leon Hill. I know, Debbie, those are the little nuances that mean so much now, right? But when they were happening back then, you'd be like, oh my God. Like my dad used to do some shit. You'd be like, oh my God. And he used to always laugh after it. Like, it could be the most irritating shit. But when they're not here, those are the things that you be like, damn, can he do that again, even though it annoyed the fuck out of me? But, we try to hold on to the good, the memories. This is how we keep them alive for us, right? Yes, happy belated birthday. Our wonderful Aquanda had a birthday. And I saw everyone wishing her a happy birthday. Y'all are so sweet. I forgot to join her TikTok though, y'all. Because, I was feeling my own sadness with my dad and shit for a minute. And I completely forgot that she was having a birthday live. Did anybody on here get to join Aquanda's birthday live? Yes. Thank you, Debbie, for making me go back and read Hillbilly's statement because he's right. Let me, as a matter of fact, let me share that on here because we really need to remind ourselves of this, right? We were talking about this is the time of year that some of us have lost people. And no matter how recent you lost them or how many years ago you lost them, the holidays always brings back the memories of those people that you loved that are no longer here, right? And Hillbilly couldn't have said it no better. He said, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Baby, listen. Baby, that's another t-shirt. That's another t-shirt. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Mark. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Today is December 16th, and December is the month of peace, right? And so it's so interesting how December is the month of peace, and November and December brings, memories of those that are no longer here, right? And today's message talks about I am clear about what I am doing and feeling. Are you clear about what you are doing and feeling? That's a great question. Just let that question marinate for a minute. Well, let the statement marinate for a minute and then ask yourself the question. I am clear about what I am doing and feeling. I am clear about what I am doing and feeling. What does that mean to y'all? Let that statement marinate. And then ask yourself, are you clear about what you're feeling? Are you clear about what you're doing? Good question. I never visited my father's gravesite. I was thinking I would go visit. That, why not? Why not? See, my family, they just live in ashes. Right? The ashes been passed around from uncle to uncle. At one point, my dad had everybody's ashes, right? We have only person that's been buried is my aunt. And they go to the cemetery and they visit her, right? But everybody else was cremated. And so at one point my dad had a bulk of the ashes. Then when he passed them on to, I think, Uncle Gary. I think my other uncle has all the ashes now. And so our family just packs around and follows each other. At some point we were supposed to go to Bermuda to take my grandmother's ashes, but Bermuda makes you go through a whole process to bring ashes in and open up the tombstone thing that they have, the mausoleum. So it's a process, and no one went through that process yet. So go take a visit, Johnny. Good morning, Cheryl Lee. Happy holidays. I floundered this year, honestly. What does that mean? What do you mean you floundered this year? Mark said, AKA Chicago, I am absolutely not clear on what I'm feeling and doing. Listen, that's why I said, let the statement marinate, right? Because I know a lot of people that would jump out the box as soon as they heard the statement, I am clear about what I am doing and feeling. They'd be like, I'm clear. I know what I'm doing. I'm clear. That's the first response of a lot of people might say. But when you let a statement like this marinate and you really think about, are you clear on what you are feeling and what you are doing? What is the true answer to that? Mark said, I'm absolutely not clear on what I'm feeling and doing. All honesty, I feel so lost in my world. It seems the more I try to align, the more it's out of whack. Wow, that's deep. That's a deep one. Anybody got any feedback for Mark as I begin to read what this message actually says? Because Mark, there might be a message in here for you. So pay attention, okay? Because I appreciate the fact that you were brave enough, right, to publicly say this out loud. Okay? Because a lot of people would let their pride and their ego get in the way, and they would not admit something like this. Everybody wants, well, not everybody, because nothing is ever all. But some people just want this persona that shows that they got their shit all together. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with saying, I don't have my shit together. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I'm completely fucking lost and confused. There's nothing wrong with that. So let's see what the message says. I will know peace when I am clear about what I am doing and feeling. There is a major distinction between a conscious level of detachment and an unhealthy indifference. Detachment is a choice. Indifference is a reaction. Even when you when you are indifferent, You say that you don't care. How many people have had conversations with people and immediately the first thing they say is, I don't care. Okay, this says when you are indifferent, you say that you don't care. Even when you love and care about a person, it is possible for you to intrude into their life. When your energy and efforts do not yield the results you expected, your ego goes into shock. Fear, anger, guilt set in and lead to indifference. You can't handle caring anymore, right? That is for the person that walks around and goes, I don't care, right? Even though they love you, right? But their ego was impacted, goes right into shock. And so they go right into being indifferent. They don't have the ability to care. Now let's talk about detachment. Detachment is a totally different experience. When you exercise conscious detachment, you care, but you don't intrude. Okay? You honor people and their process, even when it looks dysfunctional by your standards. You allow people to learn, grow, and unfold at their pace. You trust and respect people enough to let them live their own lives. You hold no expectations or judgments about what their process must look like or how long it must take to unfold. You ask them what direction they are choosing for themselves. You trust that divine order will guide them. You remember how your learning, growing, healing process must have looked to others. And you offer the compassion you did not receive. Now, let me pause right there. This is called detachment, right? This is something that I had to learn over time. I was more operating a lot of my years being indifferent. I had expectations of people. I felt that people should be growing at a certain rate, at a certain pace, and things should be done this way. And sometimes those conversations with my friends and my family members were hostile because everybody doesn't move at the same pace. And then my reaction would be like, fuck it, I don't care, right? Even though I might love them, there was expectations and I was just strong and holding against that. But I had to learn that we are all different, right? And we all do not move in the same pace. And so I am learning more grace and more patience with people. That's why now a lot of people come to me, they go, I don't know how you fucking deal with this person. I don't know how you put up with this person. A lot of people come to me and they say that to me. And I'm like, I put up with them because I'm giving them grace, because everybody is not going to reach the point that you expect them to reach at the same exact time. I have to trust the process. I have to trust that they are going to have their experiences in life and ultimately land where they need to land. I'm not going to intrude in their life. Why would I let it bother me? Right? Let them live their own lives. Stop being so intrusive. Stop putting your expectations onto somebody else. You can still love them and have a detachment, right? It doesn't mean you don't support them. It just means that you're allowing them to navigate through their lives how they need to navigate. There are some things and people about which you may believe you are indifferent. Rather than allowing indifference to close your heart and mind to situations and people, learn how to be detached. In this way, you will be available to offer what you can when you can, right? Until today, you may have allowed over-involvement to turn into indifference. Just for today, practice detachment. Trust that people can make it on their own. Okay? Trust that people can make it on their own. Trust that you will know what to do in every situation. Be available at those times and to those people you can support or assist without any attachment to what the process must look like. Just because you help someone does not mean you have to be intrusive, does not mean you have to be a part of the process that they are trying to solve. Today, I am devoted to moving through difficult situations with a healthy level of detachment. Baby. Healthy level of detachment. So let's see what advice is being thrown around for Mark this morning. Hillbilly said, I've sucked, I've drugged my feet. This was based on a question. I said, well, what the hell did you do? I've drugged my feet. No commitments have been made. No goals in mind, just floundering around. Well, you need to get it together, Hillbilly. Johnny said, this year has been rough, but I truly believe God won't let me rest until I do what he has told me to do. And amen to that. Okay. Amen to that. I've not cared so much this year. I bought a shirt that says, I don't care. Detachment. Right now, Hillbilly, that whole I don't care demeanor is because deep down inside you do care, but your ego pushed you to go, I don't care. And so you're indifferent, right? Detach yourself from that issue, right? Sometimes our expectations, we navigate other people's lives based on our expectations. That's none of our business, right? Mark said, I'm like you, Hillbilly. The fam that knows my past will understand when I say this. I'm tired, y'all. I'm so tired and I want to give up. I'm just being open and honest with y'all. Well, I just saw you post on social media thanking your family the other day for coming to save you from something big. And so I thought something magical happened. So I'm really surprised that this is the message this morning. But whatever you're going through, we are a part of your family. We support you, right? We support you. Wait, what did Val and Debbie say? Oh, I get it. I understand. Okay. Hillbilly said, giving up is one thing we can't do. That's the easy choice everyone makes, baby. Listen, I can't give up. I'm too full of life. I swear to y'all, I'm full of life. I be planning stuff and hoping and dreaming and I got so much life in me that even during my worst times, during the times that I feel like the whole world has crashed down on me, I still want to be here. I'm not giving up. I got a lot of life in me. And so, Chicago, I hope the same for you. You got so much life in you to live. And you know what? A lot of times going through the darkness is hard. And sometimes we don't see any evidence of the light before us. So some of us try to give up. But you got to navigate through that darkness because, baby, if for nothing else, go back to your past, to some of the worst experiences you have had in your past. And then say to yourself, how did I get through that? How did I get through that darkness? And use that as inspiration to get through this. That's the best I could tell you. Valerie, that's good advice. Pray on it. Well, yeah, don't get, no, my name was brought up. Something that I had nothing to do with. And this could be pretty. Hold up! Hold up! Hold a minute, wait a minute. You got me rubbing my nose. Y'all know I have allergies, but I rub my nose when I'm anxious too. But what do you mean something could be prison time? What? Somebody can't just bring up your name in prison time. Like if somebody was outside in the street and said, RAW did so and so. How the fuck? Where the fuck? What? If I wasn't there or associating myself with y'all, how the fuck? So I'm confused. You're going to have to give me more meat and potatoes behind this because Chicago, you can't give me a little bit of information and then be like, ghost. Like just ghost off, not ghost the person. Right? You can't just leave me hanging. I need to know a little bit more. You wasn't even there. So if you wasn't there, why do you... I got questions, and I know I ain't gonna get no fucking answer. Right, Valerie? The secret is to keep growing. You grow as you go through it, baby. I have gone through so many hard times that I honestly feel like I'm numb. Like, I have been so scared and been in some tough situations that now when situations come up, I just be like, fuck it. If it's not going to kill me, I'll figure it the fuck out. I do. And I try not to let the things that used to stress me anymore, because, and I don't hang around people that can expose me to things that I don't need to be a part of. I don't. I will cut you off because I have life to live. The feast at the finish line is worth it. Struggle is what gives reward purpose. If you are struggling hard, it means you are doing it right. Just remember the roses. The little things will get you. Hillbilly, you ain't lie. You ain't said a damn lie. Johnny said, for me, saying I don't care puts me in a defensive posture. That's how I take it, right? And have to deal with the life as comes. I need to care and affect life instead of accept whatever comes my way. I love that, Johnny, right? Because I've been that person too. I've been the person that said, I don't care. But deep down inside, I did care. But it was a defense mechanism. It was just so that people could leave me alone, right? And then, but thankfully for me, I didn't fall into the space where I started to truly believe that I truly didn't care. Some people say I don't care so damn much that truly they fall into the bucket of really not caring. All right. And so at least you knew to adjust, so that you can accept whatever comes. You can deal with life as it comes and not just accept. I love that. Oh God, Mark. Oh my God. You got to call me. You said baby, please. Yes, you got to call me. Call me, because I don't know. I work from home and you work. I don't know your schedule. Could you fucking call me? Because I got questions that I'm not gonna ask on here. Okay. Cheryl Lee said, "Woo, honey. Child. Y'all make me nervous in Texas. Jesus. Lord." Cheryl Lee says, sometimes it just takes mindfulness, taking the time to meditate on the consequences of your choices before you make them. It sounds easier said than done. It sometimes requires emotional intelligence. Cheryl Lee, why you always come on here dropping big old bomb words? Emotional intelligence. How many of us believe that we have emotional intelligence? How many of us believe we have that? How many believe that we have that? Let me just put up what it is. What it is, what it is, what it is. Ha! Emotional intelligence is the ability to manage both your own emotions and understand the emotions of people around you. There are 5 key elements to emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. How many of you believe that you have emotional intelligence? I'm working on myself. I mean, I feel like I have self-awareness, right? Self-regulation, that might be something I'm working on, because, me, I pop off. I might want to cuss you out, or I might want to put expectations on somebody else and push them further. That I need to work on self-regulation a little bit, right? Motivation, I got. Empathy and social skills, I have, but I'm not perfect. So I got to work on self-regulating, right? And I am working on that. I have been working on detachment, meaning when people tell me stuff that's going on in their life, sometimes I want to tell them to do it a certain way, or I want to tell them what their expectations should be. But I've learned to rope myself in and just listen to them and wait for them to ask me for my help and support. And then I would determine at that point how I can support them, right? But I am learning how to self-regulate, okay? This is what emotional intelligence is. Okay, you can't say due to the definition. That's fair. I think I have some dealing with mean, miserable customers every day. Oh, girl, listen, child. I don't know. My son gonna be doing the same thing you do, Valerie. I basically, and I'm praying for him because he's not really like the customer service. But this is what I told him was, even though you're not used to mean people being mean at you, like you want to buck off when somebody is mean at you, right? Or disrespectful. I said, this might teach you how to navigate through that in a professional environment. So I always feel like the things that challenges us the most are learned lessons. And so I can't wait for him to start. Okay. When men get flooded with testosterone, IQ drops 20 points. Damn. I have to show a lot of empathy and acknowledgement of people's feelings, even when they are angry and belligerent. I know, child, no, because I'm a custom out. See, that's the self-regulation, Valerie. See, that's the part. Listen. I be ready to cuss you out. The fuck? Shirley, it got to be an Aries because this boy, whoo, child, I'm praying for him. Okay, I'm praying for him because I was like, you would get that kind of job. But this might teach him something. He's been amazing these last 10, 11 years of our lives. He's been amazing. So you know what? He continues to amaze me. So let him continue to amaze me. Let me see how he rock my world with these mean ass customers. Let me see how he get through that. I know, Valerie. He got to go through, I think, a 5-week training. Yep. So now that we talked about emotional intelligence and, I am clear about what I am doing and feeling, that's not a question that you guys can answer today. It's something for you to marinate on, right? As you navigate through your daily life, are you clear about what you are doing and what you are feeling? And, practice that shit. Because sometimes I'm not clear on what I be feeling, and I got to really navigate through that. And, work on yourself and work on being detached opposed to being indifferent. Okay? Being indifferent is nothing but ego. Being detached is letting people live their life, allowing people to grow, allowing people to move at the pace that they need to move. Okay? And if you can support them in ways that they ask you for support, then fine. But that doesn't mean that you need to be intrusive in their life. You don't need to tell them how to do shit. You don't need to give them a timeline. You don't need to do anything. But if you decide at some point that you no longer can support them in the ways that they're asking, then you don't. That's just being detached, right? We need to stop intruding in people's lives. Okay, period. Like for me, I'm gonna give you an example. I always say I don't want a man that live at home with his mama, right? Okay, I don't want that. So if I meet a man that's living at home with his mama, it's not for me to be like, you need to fucking move. You too damn old to live there. You this and you that. You know what? The only responsibility I have is to myself. And if that's something that I don't want, then you walk away from it. Bye. You don't have to tell this, you don't have to be intrusive in this person's life. You just move on. Being detached. Easy. Peasy. That don't mean you don't love the person. It don't mean you don't care about the person. It's just not aligned with what you have for yourself. Doesn't mean we have to be intrusive. I'm minding my business, but I'm here, boo. Cheryl Lee said he isn't going to accept any form of disrespect, even if he serves it professionally. They're going to get that. You get the respect you give. Oh my God. I hope he I hope he at least learn how to deliver it professionally, because shit. I know me. I got a fast mouth. And at work, I have learned over the years how to deliver it without getting spanked. Without going to HR, because, baby. I think God knew I was supposed to work in technology. I think God said, you know what? The only place for you and your mouth is IT. It was either IT. I tried to be a correction officer, but my grandmother said, no, I was too short. And I was like, short people are correction officers? She said, no. So it must have been meant for me to be in IT, because that's a rough environment. And I fit. Okay. But I still deliver professionally. So Cheryl, we're going to pray for him. Okay. We're going to pray for him. So now that we talked about that, what is everybody's plans for Christmas? Because I got my Christmas gifts over here to my right up against the wall, because I didn't put up no Christmas tree. I do have a poinsettia. AG gave me some little green trees to put around my poinsettia, so I have some kind of Christmas woo-ha in here. But my gifts are in the corner. But baby, I don't be focusing on that. I go to everybody else's house. Christmas Eve, I got to run over to my son's house and do Christmas Eve with him. And then I'm going to run over to AG's house, and we're going to do Christmas Eve. And they both got trees. And so that's all that matters. And then I come back home. But see, my focus is on January 1st. Y'all, how many days we got? Somebody pull up a calendar. Oh, wait, I don't have to pull up no calendar. Everybody, I'm going to tell y'all exactly how many days we have before we are out. Okay, we have 15 days, 20 hours, 30 minutes, and 40 seconds before we are headed out to Jamaica. So the travel agent, Avia, is putting together our travel documents. So as soon as I get my travel documents, I'll know exactly the time of my flights. I could probably go in and look on my invoice and stuff like that. Valerie is not flying in until January 2nd, right? So Valerie will be there the day after. But I need to check the time that my flight is so that I can possibly wait for Debbie and Fancy at the airport, and we can get in the van service and go together. I mean, if we're like an hour or so apart, I can chill and wait for you. That's no big deal, right? But I am so excited, y'all. All right. So, I mean, you know, I'm preparing for my trips, and I had to order all new bathing suits. Okay. And my boo just asked me last night. He was like, why must you order all new bathing suits? What's wrong with the bathing suits from last year? I was like, I can't wear all the bathing suits I wore last year. Now, I might throw one in there. I don't even need to throw one because I ordered so many more. But I take so many pictures and I make such a big deal. I feel like somebody's going to look at my picture and be like, oh, she wore that shit last year. I'm weird that way, y'all. I'm weird that way. So I ordered like 8 more bathing suits. We're going to be there for 7 days, but I'm really only going to really wear 6 days worth of bathing suits. I might have to switch bathing suits, you know, in the middle of the day, do some shit like that. And I'm going to be extra about this trip, just like I was extra about it last year when I was in Jamaica for my birthday. I rode on the trolley. They played a birthday song. We danced. We hollered. The chef made a special lunch. I hope I can get the same treatment this year. So ladies, if I can, we'll have a good special lunch. Hopefully. Okay, no promises. That shit was fly last year. Okay, that was on a humbug. So if the chef turn around and fix us a personal lunch or dinner, get y'all tip money ready. Last year I tipped him $50 because I was like, he made me and my mama a good lobster lunch, and it was just delicious. Like, they went out to the fucking sea and got the shit, okay, and cooked it. So that's what I'm focusing on. So Christmas, I do have my gifts here to exchange with everybody. And but really and truly, I'm looking forward to January 1st. Okay. And I'm so sorry, Shirley, that you didn't get to come on this trip. You and Damaris, y'all are gonna miss the Jamaica trip, and I'm so sorry. I tried to get Damaris to come, but they got so many other trips. They got their last son in college. I know you arrive on the 1st, a little after 2. I got to check my flight information, Debbie. I'll let y'all know. I'm going to do wheelchair service because my back ain't right. And I'm planning on, my back is still not 100%. And so ultimately what happened was, let me give y'all an update on my back. So ultimately what happened is my urologist sent me to get a urine test just to make sure it wasn't my kidney. And on December 23rd, I have to go get an ultrasound just to make sure it's not my kidney, because due to the surgery, the botched surgery I had and the repairs that they had to make on my kidney, I have kidney stones that are formed around the repair site that will not release on their own, have to be surgically removed. But they were so small that they were like, we didn't have to bother doing it. And so once a year, they send me for an ultrasound when I'm having back issues or anything like that, just to make sure that the kidney stones are not giving me problems. And so I'm trying to take care of all of that so that I'm good for Jamaica. But just to be safe, I'm going to be doing wheelchair service at the airport, because Valerie has convinced me I could pack, because she said she only bringing a carry-on in a tote. I said, okay, y'all not going to outshine me. I'm going to try to do that too. I'm going to pack small. I'm going to try to just bring a carry-on and my knapsack, okay? I'm not going to bring a bunch of shit, okay? That's what I'm convincing myself of right now, right? That'll save me the check bag. So because I'm going to have the carry-on and my knapsack, I'm going to do wheelchair service to preserve my back, okay? I know, Cheryl, Miss Cheryl, as the girls call you. But Cheryl Lee, hopefully you make the next trip, which is West Virginia, right? So, we'll make it up in West Virginia. You said, I can't wait to have free time and money, Lord. Listen, Hillbilly, I be broke as fuck, but I still travel. Like, I put up a meme that said, I'm the person that always say I'm broke, but then post pictures, I pop up in another country. There's certain things that I sacrifice for. And I don't want to be one of those people that starts to live life after I retire from work, because my fear is by the time I finish working, okay, I might be too tired, or who knows what might happen to me. So I try to enjoy every bit of my life, even though I make sacrifices for it, because I know so many people that pass away soon after they retire. And I'm like, like, I got to try to enjoy life now. Making this birthday trip happen was a miracle for me. It really, really was. Like, I really be getting my blessings. Believe you me. Okay. And I still got to pay my credit cards off, but believe you me, I will not be a slave to just working and my debt. I got to enjoy life. I do. This is what keeps my mental health right. Fuck. And so while we are in Jamaica, my birthday falls on a Sunday. I want to go take pictures. I want to do the glass boat photo shoot. Now, I looked up how much it costs, and it's expensive. It's just as expensive as the fly-in dress photos, right? Because those photos range from $300 to $400. But I'm not doing the flying dresses in Jamaica. So I want to do the glass boat photo shoot, right? I think it's a 2-hour session. And so I know everybody that's going is not going to pay to do the glass boat because it is expensive. It's like $230, right? So I do have a friend, Sean, that lives in Jamaica. Actually, he's Maria's friend slash driver who also normally picks me up from the airport. But being that he's not picking me up from the airport because I have van service through Avium, I told him that I want to do the bottom glass boat, and I need all my friends to come. So I'm hoping that we only have to just pay for the ride to the site and back, and I pay for the photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Like a taxi. Hey, Kwanzaa, happy belated birthday. Did you do anything exciting for your birthday? I know you are planning on going to Vegas, or did that happen already? Did you go to Vegas, or are you planning on going to Vegas? What is it, Aquanda? Is she still on? Debbie, this the type of fan you found? Oh, Vegas is in May. Okay. See, you balling too, Aquanda. Last year you were crying broke. This year you traveling. You done been to Texas. You went to California. You going to Vegas. See how 1 minute you in the dark and the next minute you in the light? That's a beautiful thing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, because so you did, because I just said to the guys on here today that I missed your TikTok live for your birthday. So did you wind up doing that? Oh, I'm hot, y'all. I'm having a hot flash. I'm sorry. I guess not, Aquanda. I guess you didn't do your live on TikTok. If you did, I'm so sorry that I missed it. I did 7 hours and tap. How? Wait, you be on TikTok live for 7 hours? Wait, I don't understand. You stay live that long? Like 7 hours straight, you stay live on TikTok? Exactly, hillbilly. I thought when I be on TikTok for 90 minutes, that was long. You talking about 7 hours. I want to know if that's 7 hours straight. That is crazy. Do you get something the longer you on there? Well, you know what? Y'all better do it up on TikTok because isn't TikTok banned as of January? So Aquanda, if you got money or anything on TikTok, you better make sure you move that money over to your bank account because isn't TikTok getting banned in January? You were trying to do a 24-hour stream. Oh my God, like that means you be sleeping and shit. Right, Valerie? Because I'm like 24 hours. What they do? They watch you sleep? Oh, you got gifted. Oh. Listen, TikTok is supposed to be banned in January. So, Aquanda, you do know that, right? So, what's going to happen to people who got money sitting in TikTok? That's what I want to know. Yep. But TikTok filed for an extension in the United States. The federal government said no extension. They are banned as of January some date. That's what they said. TikTok denied emergency request to stop ban from taking effect. That's what it says. TikTok to be banned in less than 6 weeks. It says TikTok ban signed into law. What it means for America's 15 billion small business economy. TikTok will be banned in the United States on January 19th, 2025, after a federal appeals court rejected its bid to overturn the ban that President Biden signed. Woo, y'all. Oh, I know how the payment works. They put the money in PayPal, but I'm just saying. Yep. What's lemonade? I don't know nothing about lemonade. What are some of y'all gonna do when TikTok get banned? Y'all love it so much. What are y'all gonna do? Everybody gonna come back to IG? This is crazy. But anyway, y'all, happy freaking Monday. All right. I do still have a lot of work to do. I got up this morning. I had an 8 o'clock meeting this morning. And in between my free time, because I got meeting at 11 o'clock, in between my free time, I wanted to jump on and do the show really quick and spend some time with y'all because I miss y'all. And a couple of you guys pinged me offline to check up on me. I appreciate y'all. I do. Debbie and Fancy, I talk to just about every day on Messenger. But also they sent me a video of them talking to Nut Nut. So I do have to jump on my emails also to check up on Nut Nut to see how she's doing because it's been a while since I checked my email. So I got to do that. But I appreciate those that checked on me. In the meantime, between time, move with love and peace and happy Monday. And for those that are struggling around the holidays, don't feel bad. Go through your emotions, do what you need to do, and enjoy the holidays, y'all. I'm just counting the days. What did I say? 15 days I'm out? The fuck? Yes, Hillbilly, they flying around my neighborhood. Actually, I've only seen the drones once. There was one flying over the building next to me. They're really big. It was flying over the building next to me. That was like 2 weeks ago. But around the corner where AG lives, they fly around his block and his all the time. I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't even hear the news making a big deal about it, but they have a chat, not a chat, but a page called Hackensack Happenings, because that's the town I live in. And they just posted again 2 days ago somebody took a picture of a big freaking white drone flying up over their house or whatever. So I don't know what that's about. They say they looking for nuclear weapons. Well, what the fuck? They in my county constantly. So are they saying that we got drones over here in this part of New Jersey? Oh, you did the glass bottom boat. Yeah, I'm doing the actual, it's a glass kayak type thing where it's only one, well, a couple can do it, but it's a photo shoot on a glass kayak. Oh, the news is blowing up there about it? Okay, I feel like they're not making a big of a deal about it. They say they snuck a nuclear bomb over here and the drone is to sniff it out. Well, shit, it must be here where I live because I swear, y'all see, are they reporting drones in other places? Because I know they reporting them heavy in my county. Where else are they reporting drones? Do y'all have drones flying around West Virginia? Buffalo? Maryland? I know, Hillbilly. I know it. I know it. There was a bunch over here and they got me. And now I look out the window all the time because they fly so frequent around here. And I'm right next to, I'm like 10 minutes away from Teterboro Airport. So all the planes fly low coming past this area. But you can tell when it's a drone because it hovers. Okay, no drones in Chicago. They shut down New York Airport. None in Buffalo. Okay. So it's New York, New Jersey so far. Wow. And they probably flying over here so much because we're near Teterboro Airport. Teterboro Airport is a small airport where the private planes fly in. And so that's probably why there's so many drones over here too. It's probably flying over areas with the airports. Maryland, Pennsylvania, DC, New Jersey, New York. Okay. Wow. Well, I don't see none right now, thank God. And I hope they find whatever. What the fuck is this going? This is some lioness shit. Y'all watching the lioness? Like when shit like this happen, I be thinking about special ops series that I be watching on TV. Like this shit really be happening. Like on a lioness, they have this drone that can pick a whole human person up. That's how big some of these drones were that they say was flying over here in the county. They said some of these drones were so big, it looked like it could pick a person up. That's scary, y'all. But anyway, I'm out. I'm going to lead y'all out with my song, Wish Y'all Peace and Love. I got to get ready for a meeting. You know what I say. Even when you feel
low, you can still go.
And you can.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Keep a lookout for those drones, y'all.
I never answer to no man. And
I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am Raw to Debo. See you tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We get closer to Christmas. Keep your heads up. Hey, huh? Hustle hard.
I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way.
I know it, Hillbilly.
And in the driveway, it's a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I ain't got pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't come.
Hey!
Just gotta put the switch and you can go and obtain
anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient. Hey, hey, better see you with the negativity.
But I just slide right by that energy.
Even when you feel
low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
I never
answer to no man, I still go.
And I don't. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Go.